like that, yes. Merry Christmas. Or as they say in Quebecois, Joyeux Noel. Welcome to Canada. How are you? Good. Good. So glad to have you here. Thought I would tell you some stories about the holiday and Christmas traditions and customs in Canada, which is one of the largest countries in the world. Yeah, who am I? That's a good question. Well, let's just say I am no stranger to the Canadian wilderness. Yes, yes. And in my travels, I have seen holiday traditions and customs both wonderful and fascinating. Oh, yes, yes. I have seen it all in my time. Is it all right if I sit down? Oh, thank you so much. I'm a bit tired. I've just come from looking for the perfect Christmas tree, you see. Hey, did you know that Canada grows most of the world's Christmas trees? Yes, it does, yes. Over 1 million trees on over 100,000 acres every year. And that was a lot of looking. Yes, and since Canada is such a large country and for people from so many different backgrounds, it should come as no surprise to you that the customs and traditions of the holidays in Canada are quite wonderful and quite different, depending on what part of the country you visit or in whose home you're in. For instance, Christmas Eve. Many Canadians eagerly await the arrival of Santa Claus on Christmas Eve, while other Canadians are waiting for Papa Noel. And in other parts of Canada, they know nothing of either one. Isn't that remarkable? Eh? Eh? Oh, you do believe in Santa Claus, don't you? Oh, good, yes. So do I. Yes, and Canada is very, very special to Santa Claus, or Papa Noel, as many, many people know him. For example, what country do you think is his first stop on Christmas Eve? I'll give you a hint. It's written right there on the sign. You just need to read it. Canada, can we all join the young lady? Canada, yes. And where do you think he finds his fastest reindeer? Yes. And where do you think Santa and Mrs. Claus have their lovely summer home? Hawaii. I wish. No, Miami Beach. But yes, you're right, though. Even Santa can only take so much snow. Am I right? Yes. Well, some of you may still be thinking, what in the world could be so different about the holiday customs and Christmas traditions in the great white North? Well, let me tell you, plenty. Just as customs differ in the United States. Oh, yeah, the German and Swiss traditions in Pennsylvania, or Scandinavian traditions in Wisconsin, Minnesota. Well, see, so too do the traditions and customs of Canada reflect the differences of her people, who come from all around the world. Yes. One year in my travels across the Canadian provinces, I decided to check out these beautiful old traditions myself. Oh, what a trip that was. So many wonderful people, and he's making a list, he's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming. Oh, yes, that was pitiful. Yes, yes. Let's try once again. Santa Claus is coming. Oh, yes, wonderful. You do remember that old song, don't you? Yes. Scared the pants off you when you were children, didn't it? Who's naughty? Who's nice? Ooh, yes, yes, yes. And you wonder, well, how does Santa Claus, or Papa Noel, know who's been naughty and who's been nice? Well, he has his ways. Yes, he does. As a matter of fact, in some traditional Canadian homes, Santa has special help finding out who's been naughty and who's been nice. Oh, yes, you see, strange creatures in strange clothing come to visit during the holidays. And these strange creatures are called relatives. And we all know about those. No, actually, I'm kidding. They're called bell-snickles. Isn't that a fun word? Bell-snickles. Yes, and the story goes that if children misbehave throughout the year, not only might they find coal in their stockings, but these devilish bell-snickles might actually come to the homes and take them away. Oh, but we would never allow that to happen, no. But I must say the children are very well behaved around that time of year. Oh, and on January the 6th, Epiphany, our friends up north, the Inuit children, they too are visited by strange characters called Nalioks, who go from house to house carrying sticks. And all the children must sing carols to them. And then the Nalioks pound the floor with their sticks and ask the children questions about their behavior throughout the year. And when the children answer with a truthful heart, well, the Nalioks open their bags and give special presents to all the children. Yes, isn't that a wonderful tradition? I like that. Yes. Oh, you know, I too have special presents that I like during the holidays, I must admit. Would anyone care to guess what gift I enjoy? Cookies, cakes, oh, let's not limit it. Food! Food! I do enjoy the gift of food during the holidays. There's a wonderful old French tradition in Quebec, Le Réveillon. It's a late-night supper on Christmas Eve after midnight mass. Oh, it's so good. Oh, I can almost taste the tortillas now, those savory meat pies. Oh, and they have that excellent company, too. Golden brown turkey served with cranberries. Oh, and my favorite side dish, de la farce. It's made with mashed potatoes and stuffing and ground meat, and they put it all in and you eat it. Oh, yeah. Oh, and after the main course, the best part of the late night supper, dessert. 4, 5, 6 different kinds of desserts. They make this chocolate cake. Oh, it's drizzled on icing, and it's shaped as a Yule log. Or perhaps they'll have a rich plum pudding, which is a favorite of our British Canadian friends. But I do like that chocolate cake. I like to cut it into bite-sized morsels, so I cut it in half. Well, I can't talk about it. I get too hungry. Where was I? The plum pudding and the British. And the British, yes. Well, from the British, you know, we get that most unusual of holidays, December 26th, known as Boxing Day. Yes, the day we box up all the gifts we don't like and take them back to the store. Yes, no, I'm kidding, of course. Boxing Day. The day we give filled Christmas boxes and special presents to the servants and the tradesmen for their year of dedication and hard work. Oh, it's a very old tradition. It goes back hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. It began in England, actually. Yes. On December 26th of each year, all the churches throughout the land would open up the alms boxes and give everything inside to those in need. Isn't that a grand old tradition? Yes, I must admit I do like that. So as you can clearly see, the traditions and customs from around the world have made their way to Canada. And the proud people of that country have embraced them and made them their own. And as far as a Canadian Santa Claus, well, all I can say is I've never seen him. But you would be wise to keep your eyes open, because you never know. He could be standing right in front of you and you wouldn't even know it. Ooh, I'd better check the time. Sometimes I do go on, especially about that chocolate cake. The thing about the cake, oh no, I can't. Is that the time, Shirley? Oh, well, time for me to go. So much to do before the big day, yeah. I would like to wish each and every one of you a very happy holiday, wherever and however you may spend it, yes? And one more thing. Be good. For goodness sakes, be good. And remember, Papa Noel is always watching. Merry Christmas, everyone! Merry Christmas!